This is Eyewitness News, live at 11. Now tonight, more than 1,000 people in the United States have coronavirus and more than 1,500 have died.
The Carolinas are seeing cases rise by the hour. Just 3 hours ago, we learned someone from Rowan County has died. There are at least 3 deaths in North Carolina and at least 763 people infected. 47% of the state's cases involve people between the ages of 25 and 49. In South Carolina, at least 539 people have the virus and 13 people have died.
Now, because of these alarming numbers, both states are making more changes to stop the spread. And first, the entire state of North Carolina will be under a stay-at-home order until the end of April.
Reporter Glenn Counts is joining us live right now from Union County. Glenn, this is certainly going to impact everyone's daily routine, and a lot of business owners are really worried right now.
Well, Union County is one of the counties that had not been under a mandatory stay-at-home order. Now, come Monday at 5, that's going to change. And so, as you might imagine, there are a lot of folks around here who are wondering what their future is going to look like.
Y'all doing good?
Hilltop is not a drive-through restaurant, but these days you do what you have to survive.
I've been here 31 years.
Spiro Calzones is an institution in Monroe. He's seen a lot of ups and downs. So how does this compare?
This is the worst ever. The worst thing I ever seen in my life.
Spiro hopes the governor's stay-in-place order helps to stop COVID-19, but he wonders if it will cripple his business even more.
We have wines that nobody else makes. Like we even make pineapple wine, mango wine.
William Hilton runs a family-owned vineyard and wine shop.
And sold enough wine this year that I can keep going like that for a while, but eventually that will run out. I mean, as you can see, there's nobody here.
Magdalena Krajewska is a professor from Wingate. Her mother is visiting from Poland. She's not sure how her life will change on Monday.
Of course, it's going to be inconvenient, but if it will help flatten that curve and help slow the spread of the virus, then I think it's the right thing to do.
I just hope that people can hold on long enough to ride this out.
Well, one of the things that's definitely going to be different around here, that wine shop down there used to throw these street parties every Saturday night, and you'd get 100 to 200 people showing up. Of course, into today's new normal, that is a definite no-no. Back to you guys.
All right, Glenn, lots of changes coming our way. We appreciate your report tonight. Well, starting Monday at 5 p.m., you must stay at home unless you're leaving for essential business reasons. That includes for health and safety reasons like visiting your doctor, for necessary supplies and services like groceries or gas, for outdoor activities, for certain types of work, those types of businesses that have been deemed essential. You can leave to take care of others, you can go to a place of worship to receive goods or services, or you can also go to a place of residence if you're dealing with child custody arrangements. You can also leave your home to volunteer.